Hey, welcome everyone to the Steve Taylor Community Connection Show. You know, I feel so privileged and honored this morning. I have three very special guests, great community leaders. I have Jessica here in our Taylor Studios from Mercy Health. I have Tashara B. She's all over the place, as you know, from everywhere. And I have the boss man down there, Mr. Brian Byrd. Welcome, everybody.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
How's everybody doing?
Fantastic.
Good. You know what? I am so encouraged, and I really appreciate the opportunity that all of us are working together yet again. And you know, for Taylor Automotive family to be a part of what's happening on June 11th, I'm really proud. But let's get to business. We got a real special event coming up, June 11th, Saturday. Jessica, I'm gonna kick this off with you from Mercy Health. Just give us your title, if you will, and tell us what you will be doing at our event, Mercy Health.
Absolutely. So I'm Jessica Henry. I'm the Director of Community Health for Mercy Health, our Toledo market. And we are so excited to be a part of this event, collaborating with the City of Toledo and all the other community members. Our philosophy is really, it takes a village. Yes. There's not one entity that can be the end-all be-all for a community. So it really does take a village. So we will be there. We will have a guest speaker from Janssen, Dr. Stanley Thompson, and he will be talking about peripheral artery disease.
Just repeat that again.
Peripheral artery disease, or PAD. And the demographic that's hardest hit by PAD is African American women. Okay. And so we will be there also doing some screenings, blood pressure screenings. As you know, that is known as the silent killer. Yes. And then additionally, with Mercy will have our trauma recovery center there. And then with a collaboration with UTMC and the Ryan White Project and the health department, they will be doing HIV screening and syphilis screenings, or testings, I should say, not actual screenings. And then there will be several different vendors there. I'm not going to really talk much about the CPR because Tashara will be talking about that, but we will have CPR, compression only CPR, and various vendors with resources for community members. And then I'll let Brian talk about the fun stuff that we'll have there as well. Okay.
You know what, Jessica, that's absolutely wonderful. I really appreciate that you sharing that information in regards to what Mercy Health and your part is going to be and all of this. I am so excited. I really am. Can you just mention when this event is going to take place?
It's June 11th from 10 until 1.
That's a Saturday, right?
It's a Saturday.
Yes.
From 10 a.m. to 1 at the Frederick Douglass Center.
Okay. Fantastic. Tashara B, what's up, girl?
Hello.
How you doing?
I am great. Thank you so much for asking.
All right. Again, I am so very honored, and also the Taylor Automotive family to be a part of this. We really are, and excited, you know. So can you you kind of lead us on the CPR compressions and the follow-up, getting the CPR certifications? So just get into that a little bit. Just, you know, make it look juicy for us.
Well, I am so excited to be a part of this event, to talk about what we walk about. To add on to what Jessica's saying, the whole concept is to focus on healthy, happy hearts. So with that, we're going to add our CPR skill set to make sure the community know how to push to save lives. That is our motto, and we collaborate, of course, with Community CPR, with yourself, and Brian Byrd to make sure that the initiative, we still have that drive and focus for. So we'll be doing that. We'll have an information table for those to pick up the pamphlets and brochures around acting fast, the different skill sets for CPR, and then there will be additional knowledge there for them to learn more about the public safety and additional services and different type of actual CPR and compressions and different things that we offer. So that will be there. And then we'll also have our team there to provide free CPR skill sets training. So we'll have our mannequins. We ask everyone to come out to join us to get the free CPR compressions. And We will have a sign-up sheet. The first 50 who sign up will receive their CPR certification. Yes, we will focus this time on first aid, CPR, and AED for adult, child, and infant. We understand what's going on in our community and it's impacting everyone. So we want to make sure that we push to save lives on all aspects and hopefully have a great turnout and of course be a true asset to the community.
Yeah, I just mentioned a little bit about the follow-up for the CPR certifications. I know we kind of strategize ahead of time. You know, this is going to be maybe in a month, 2 months, I don't know. Just touch base on that a little bit.
We want to continue to gear up for the walk, and that's
Right.
the main thing about the African American Male Wellness Agency. We support them along with the City of Toledo Mercy Health. So we're going to continue to kick that off, and leading up to that, beginning of August, we look for our participants who sign up to receive those trainings. We'll be working with our public safety organizations within the city to for location and time. But look out for that at the beginning of August. We're going to continue to push this out up until that time and just continue the drive and campaign leading up to the walk.
That's absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay, we're gonna turn it over to the boss man. Everybody knows who that is. He's the boss man, our Director of Public Safety, City of Toledo, Mr. Brian Byrd. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well, thank you. And the first thing I got to do is give a big shout out and a thank you to everybody involved. Taylor Automotive for having us here, Mercy and Bon Secours and Jessica. Because one of the first people that I ever talked to about doing some of these things was Jessica. And she's been here since 2013. We've been doing these sorts of things together. So a big shout out to her and Mercy for collaborating with us to do this. And to Shara, a whirlwind of energy, and gets a lot done out in the community because we all have the same mission, and that is to do what we can to address the health disparities affecting African Americans and primarily people who live in the central city who have, they're resource limited. And oftentimes that environment leads to a number of things. Disparate health issues, crime and violence. So what we're doing with Talk About What We Walk About is trying to bring a lot of these things together. We're trying to address the health issues in the ecosystem in which the violence has been occurring. And one of the things that we've been doing is we've had a targeted area, the Junction Inglewood area, where we've had our violence interrupters out there as the City of Toledo trying to do things to reduce the crime. Well, the numbers have gone down. So now what do we do next? Now we bring in the other services that people need. So that's one of the reasons we're doing this. That's why Mercy is collaborating with the city, and Taylor's helping us out with this, and Tashara's helping us out with this, and the end goal is to give the people what they need to improve their situation. So I really appreciate everything that everyone is doing, and we're even going to have a bounce house out there for kids. Brad Fields from N.E.S.T is going to come out there and he's going to have ice cream. And ice cream ain't just for the kids, I'm gonna get some too. So we want to make it an enjoyable family event out there on Saturday, June 11th, the Frederick Douglass Center, starting at 10 a.m. And a big shout out and thank you to everybody for being a part of this. This is huge, and this is another piece of the puzzle. More to come.
Yeah, I really appreciate that, Boss Byrd. I really do. Thanks for those powerful statements. I think it's very important that we do try to focus on looking after our community, but it takes also a community to look after us.
Yes,
so this is for y'all. This is a citywide initiative.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And it's a prelude to August 20th, which is going to be the bigger event, the African American Male Wellness Agency. We've been doing that since 2013, and the name is what it is, but the event is for everybody. Mercy's even going to have their mammogram bus out there for free mammograms for the ladies. We're going to be doing cardiac EKGs. We're going to be doing CPR. So this is an event that is just another piece of the puzzle that's leading up to another piece of the puzzle in August.
And you know what? Everything's free.
Everything is free. All you got to do is show up.
Just show up. There's so many who's been involved, from Vito and Emily. I've been in different states traveling, but everyone's come together to ensure this has been a successful event. But Mercy has been going above and beyond
Yes.
to ensure that we take the initiative to bring the community together. So I just want to say thank you
Yes.
for doing
Thank
that
you.
because sometimes it does take a village. One voice can stand out, but 1,000 voices can stand strong. So we appreciate all you're doing to give us the support we need for our community as well.
Well, thank you. As I stated before, you know, Mercy can't do it all. We want to be there. Part of our mission is to be good help to those in need, and having partners with us is, you know, always helpful.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. Hey, we work great as a team as well. Okay, you know what? That about wraps it up, but we got something to remind all of you. Boss man, I'm gonna start with you. What we doing?
Yep, our event, June 11th, let's talk about what we walk about. So
Yeah.
on June 11th, we're gonna talk about what we're walking about on August 20th.
All right, T.
So everybody come on out.
So you, T, what you got for
All
us?
right, we're going to continue to push to save lives. Please bring out the family, elders,
Yes.
anyone. Do you know CPR? If you don't, please come. We want to make sure that you do. And we encourage you to bring out the family and have some fun with us.
Jessica?
Come out for the screenings because knowing your numbers could truly save your life.
I really appreciate that. So June 11th, this Saturday, Frederick Douglass Center, we are pushing to save lives. Thanks very much, everybody.